Hello, we are still in chapter 10. Today we're going to talk about the methods to compute the depreciation expense for the plant assets like building, equipment, furniture, automobiles, but not the land. Okay, we don't depreciate land. Crackling Fried Chicken bought equipment on January 2nd, 2016. So this is the asset that we purchased. January 2nd, 2016, it means at the beginning of 2016. For 21,000, so this is the cost. The equipment was expected to remain in service for 4 years, so this is the useful life in years, and to perform 3,600 fry jobs, so this is the useful life in units. At the end of the equipment's useful life, Crackling estimates that its residual value to be 3,000. The equipment performed 360 jobs the first year, 1,080 the second, 140 the third, and 720 the fourth. Okay, so I'm gonna write the given information down. So the cost is 21,000, useful life 4 years or 3,600 fry jobs, residual value is 3,000, and the jobs will be as follow. In the first year 360, in the second year 1,080, in the third year 1,440, in the fourth year it's 720. So the total will be the same as this one, 3,600 jobs. Okay, so now let's write the formula for the annual depreciation expense using straight line method. Okay, in this question he's asking to prepare a schedule of depreciation expense, accumulated depreciation, and book value per year for the equipment under the 3 depreciation methods. So the first one is straight line method, which means that the depreciation expense is constant each year. It's not gonna change. So I'm gonna write down the formula now. So the formula is annual depreciation expense using straight line method. It's cost less residual value divided by useful life in years. The cost here is 21,000. Residual value it's 3,000, and useful life in years it's 4 years. So 21 less 3, it's gonna be 18,000 divided by 4, so it's 4,500 per year. Now the dates. So we start with the date of acquisition, which is January 2nd, 2016. I just bought this equipment, so there is no depreciation and no accumulated, because the adjusting entry is depreciation expense on the debit to accumulated depreciation on the credit side. Now the book value, cost less accumulated depreciation. The cost is 21,000. The accumulated is 0, so the book value will be 21,000. Okay, now at the end of the first year, which is December 31st, 2016, I need to record the first adjusting entry for this equipment. So I use this equipment for 1 full year. So the annual depreciation is 4,500, and the accumulated will be also the same, 4,500, because this is the first year of recording depreciation. So the book value will be 21,000 less 4,500, which is 16,500. So the book value will be 16,500. Now at the end of the second year, on December 31st, 2017. The depreciation will be what? Will be the same because it's straight line method. It's constant. So it's 4,500. Now the accumulated depreciation will increase because 4,500 plus again 4,500 is gonna be 9,000. It keeps accumulating. So cost 21,000 less accumulated 9,000. So it's gonna be 12,000. If we do the third and fourth year, in the fourth year the book value should equal what? Should equal your residual value, should equal 3,000. Okay, but I'm gonna do just the first 2 years. Now the same question but using the second method, which is units of production. This one, it depends on the usage of this equipment. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the fry jobs now. I'm gonna write the formula for computing the depreciation using units of production method. So as you can see, the formula or the equation, it's similar to the straight line method, but here I'm computing depreciation per unit or per fry job. It's cost less residual value divided by useful life, not in years, it's in units. Okay, so cost equals 21,000. Residual value equals 3,000 divided by how many fry jobs? 3,600 jobs. So 21 minus 3 divided by 3,600, it's gonna be 5. So it's $5 per job. It's not the annual. Okay, now let's fill in this table. So we start with January 2nd, 2016, which is the purchase date. I just bought this equipment, so there is no depreciation, no accumulated. The book value, its cost 21,000. The accumulated is 0, so the book value will be also 21,000. Now at the end of the first year, which is December 31st, 2016, I need to record the adjusting entry for depreciation. So we computed the depreciation per job, it's $5. So I need to see how many jobs were used in the first year. Okay, so look here, it's 360. So I'm gonna multiply the 5 with the 360 jobs. So it's gonna be 1,800. So the accumulated will also be the same, because the adjusting entry, it's depreciation expense on the debit side to accumulated depreciation on the credit side. Cost is 21,000, accumulated is 1,800. So it's gonna be 19,200. Now at the end of the second year, on December 31st, 2017, again, the depreciation expense, I need to find the annual. So I need to multiply depreciation per unit, which is $5, multiplied by that fry jobs in the second year, which is 1,080 jobs. 5 times 1,080, it's gonna be 5,400. Now the accumulated depreciation will add up. So 5,400 plus 1,800, it's gonna be 7,200. Now for the book value, it's 21,000, which is the cost, less the accumulated, which is 7,200. it's gonna be 13,800. Okay, so again, if you continue until the fourth year, you need to get residual value of 3,000 as your book value at the end of the useful life. Again, we are talking about the same question, but we are using the third method, which is double declining balance method. Okay, so I'm gonna write the formula down. The annual depreciation expense is book value times 2 divided by useful life in years. So I need to multiply the book value with 2 because it's double, declining double. So 2 divided by the useful life in years, which is 4 years. Okay, so let's start with the acquisition date, which is January 2nd, 2016. No depreciation, no accumulated, because I just bought this equipment. Book value will be cost, which is 21,000, less accumulated depreciation 0, so it's gonna be 21,000. At the end of the first year, on December 31st, 2016, the annual depreciation expense will be calculated as follows. Book value times 2 divided by 4. Book value, it's 21,000. Okay? Times 2 divided by 4. So it's going to be 10,500. So the accumulated for the first year, it's going to be the same, because it's depreciation expense to accumulated depreciation. Now for the book value, cost 21,000 less accumulated of 10,500. It's going to be also 10,500. Now at the end of the second year, on December 31st, 2017, book value, it's 10,500 now, multiplied by 2 divided by 4. So it's going to be that 5,250. Now the accumulated depreciation will go up by 5,250. So 10,500 plus 5,250, it's going to be 15,750. Book value, it's cost of 21,000 less 15,750. So it's going to be 5,250. Okay. Now if you continue until the fourth year, you will not get the residual value, which is 3,000. Because here in your equation, you did not consider the residual value. You ignored the residual value. So now, as you can see, the method is called double declining balance method. Declining means decreasing. So as you can see, it's decreasing over time. 10,500, then 5,250. So it's going down. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe.